Good morning, one and all. Now we are going to share genetic clinical psychology research methodology. Genetic clinical psychology research methodology. Um, my hypothesis is all the psychological research methodologies are till now in a objective study or otherwise subjective study. I tell the illustrations, but it should be in a combined nature, both subjective and objective. What we are all perceiving through our five senses is objective. With the little knowledge, what we are giving correlating with that law, medical knowledge, it is a subjective, but it should be concurrently concluded. As we are, my tools of study is, it's a psychology is a totally, it is based on behavior based. So problem is a hypothesis, solution is the null hypothesis which is rejecting the all the non-solution making previous um, beliefs, hypotheses. So, my humble submission is 50% of morphological or behavioral uh, characteristics or human values are truly inherited from genetically. Other 50% are morphology or uh, any behavioral or lifestyle are not 50 percentage are not only inherited, not only genetically, it is another 50 percentage is decided by each and every individuals because of perceiving through their special senses and visualizing session of repeatedly that through the like-minded thoughts persons, like-minded words persons, like-minded activities persons, and interacting with the like-minded persons as a consensus add item. Can you understand now? Genetic, for example, we thank to during Sigmund, father of clinical psychology, is, everyone know Sigmund Freud. During his time, fatty persons are good persons, lean persons are like me are bad persons. Likewise, that concept. So that he come to the analysis, research, scientific experiment, scientific research methodologically he come. Sigmund. Likewise, in this genetic psychological concept, eugenics is a noble predecessor, noble golden nutrient. Yes, if you want a child to be a fit 100%, the boy should be physically, psychologically, socially fit person, and a girl should be physically, psychologically fit person. The fit persons in all the 360-degree angle only get marriage and get birth. Wonderful, noble concept. But according to my hypothesis, is genetical clinical psychology is not only decided by genetically, it is a 50 percentage only decided. Another 50 percentage should is always determined or modified or evaluated or get prognosis evolutionary or towards the problem solving is totally based on another 50% is based on non-genetic, totally through our perceiving through senses, five senses, and visualization of our affirmative thoughts, words, activities through the like minded. Can you understand? If a person's in name fame persons in Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, um, take all the legends, Karl Marx, all the persons have ideas for the aggrieved persons. They want the solutions. During that time, they are called as criminals, accused. Now I am also considered my colleagues as a special children because in tools of study I am telling why I am telling is why I am behave like a special child is I am mostly interacted with them. Whether I am a proactive or reactive. This is the tools of study for genetic clinical psychology. Whether I am an impressive character or expressive character. Um, Whether I am a proactive nature or reactive nature. Likewise, whether I am an intelligent quotient only enriched person or emotional quotient enriched person. All are two polar systems only. My hypothesis is not like that. Not contra, not versus only, good versus bad. Not like that. It is a, as I have previously told it. Parasimilarity hypothesis is the scientific physics proved theory. Yes. So, if we are thinking that protons are positive, neutrons are, electrons are negative. In parasimilarity science, experimentals proved that protons also has non-plus neutral. Electrons, even though it is a negative character, it is also has neutral zero. Zero means non-negative character. It means equality. It means equilibrium. It is means neutral state. Can you understand? It is also in my applied experimental based psychological clinical study about genetics also hypothetical. If we are subjectively analyzing or whether we are objectively analyzing through our anybody, any persons in clinical psychology, if we are based on genetic clinical psychology, we are going to assess a one person, we should consider subjectively and both objectively and combined subjective and objective concurrently or combinedly our assessment should be uh, done. That will help to diagnosis behavior and that help to protocol prognosis problem solving protocol as a behavior therapy or behavior modification. Can you understand tools of study in this is totally impressive or expressive, proactive or reactive, emotionally quotient or intellectually quotient. All are not two polar systems. We can do modification, behavior modification, like as thoughts modification, words modification, or activities modification. But I am telling is applying the parasimilarity theory in genetic psychology, clinical psychology is a best hypothesis. My hypothesis, I reject all the previous hypothesis or my null hypothesis. Non-applying of parasimilarity hypothesis in genetic clinical psychology is null hypothesis. And I request my submission hypothesis is application of parasimilarity theory in genetic clinical psychology is always problem solving and solution making. For example, if we are fixing a person is a impressive character or expressive character, or we are fixing a person as a proactive person or reactive person, or emotionally quotient intelligent person or intelligent quotient intelligent, but they are also have a equilibrium stage, neutral stage. Can you understand? If I am an impressive character highly, it doesn't mean that I am not expressive. If we are telling one person as I express, it is not. So a person, if we are objectively telling impressive, expressive, or proactive, reactive, not like that. Emotionally quotient enriched or um, intellectually quotient enriched only, not like that. Each and every quotient has its own neutral. That is the equilibrium. That is the tranquility. At that point, the like-minded persons who feels they are having the equilibrium, even though they are impressive, even though they are expressive, one time they will their if we are stimulating proton, it comes to a neutral position. Like that, psychology also, parasimilarity theory also uh, uh, suggest this is only. So, if the positive proton never becomes a negative proton, but it comes to a neutral stage. Electron never comes to a negative character. Electron never comes modified as a positive, but it is not always negative. It comes to a neutral. It's a parasimilarity theory. Likewise, genetic clinical psychology research methodology also. My humble hypothesis is, if we are come to a problem solving solution making clinical psychological method, that genetic clinical psychology or that tools of study should include parasimilarity theory application. Applied parasimilarity theory practically helps to each and every human beings or any creatures in the universal grace or graceful in nature is unique persons, noble person, because they will come to state of neutral. We are objectively telling or subjectively telling that persons in that elevated state, like protons are stimulated that, but they come to one neutral equilibrium state. That time if we interact, they will become a soft karma. At that time they will listen, at that time they will do whatever we says. At that time they will be physically well-being, psychologically well-being, socially well-being. They render their thoughts, words, activities as a wellness of all the persons. Can you got it? I hope it. So we are all I come to conclusion. Applied or application of parasimilarity theory in genetic psychology research methodology is evolutionary scientific needed. It should be implemented to for the purpose of problem solving and to reach the solutions for every individuals and all the human beings wellness. We are all born to heal all the wounded hearts, wounded minds, wounded souls. Go ahead, rule your arena. Thank you.